What is up, people? It's your boy Nas, aka the Hidden Legend, and I'm back again with another good video for you guys to watch and always tune in. Guys, I'm back again with another good video for you guys to watch and always tune in. You guys know what to do. Help your boy out. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. So, today's video, right? I simply just want to address controversy and, you know, yeah, the controversy that has a lot to do with the Chris Brown and the Usher concert, right? Um, a lot of people have a lot to say about the concert, right? A lot of people have a lot to say of how explicit it is, of how vulgar, how lustful. A lot of Christians have been speaking about how lustful it is and how it's not entertainment, right? Like, of course, entertainment is anything, right? You can beat someone up, that's entertainment. Yeah, boxing. To some people, golf is entertainment. You're just standing there, just hitting the ball into a hole. That's entertainment for some people. For some people, entertainment's putting on an electrifying show. Entertainment's kind of subjective. Like, there's a lot of definitions according to the type of person you are to what definition is. I mean, to what entertainment is. Sorry, but but for this one, right, it's kind of shifting. Like, it's making a lot of people question what entertainment is, because Chris Brown and Usher, these are like the second coming after the king of pop, my favorite musician of all time, Michael Jackson. These are like his second coming after. You know what I'm saying? It's MJ, and then it's basically them. If you want, you could put The Weeknd, you could put Bruno Mars, you can put whoever. But these are the second coming, and traditionally, entertainment was about putting an electrifying show, and it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, everyone can enjoy it. I mean, that's what Michael Jackson was all about, right? His goal was for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, what you believe in, to enjoy the show. It didn't really matter what age you are as well. Like, it's crazy because with MJ, it didn't really matter how old you were. Like, you can still enjoy the show. Like, you can go with your family, you can go with your friends, you can go with uh by yourself, like whoever. It was for everyone, and for me, that's what entertainment is about. Entertainment is about putting on a show or performing anyone and everyone. You know, everyone and anyone and everyone, right? And that's basically Michael Jackson was the master of that. And of course, Chris Brown and Usher, who are literally the second after him, because they all had their own encounters with him. They all, you know, had a relationship of some sort with him. They're basically the ones to carry the torch. And let's be real, like, of recent times, Chris Brown is kind of carrying that torch very well. He puts on an electrifying performance. Like, I've seen it. Like, I don't really go watch concerts like that. But I've seen I've seen it online. I've seen Chris Brown put on an electrifying performance. Is You can literally say it's basically on MJ's level. If we're being honest, it is basically on MJ's level. Um, the way he's able to just move his body, vocal expression, the acrobatics, the athleticism is on a next level. You could basically say the same thing with Usher, right? And that's what it's all about. But where the line is drawn and where the differences is at is kind of the way in which they express, you know, themselves. Of course, like, they're men, they're adults. Like, if they're performing, and also the R&B singers, they sing about love, right? If they're performing a song about love, of course, why would you not want to bring a woman on stage? Imagine, I was hearing that women all over the world, you know, are at the concerts, and they're there to hear their favorite love song. Let's be honest. That's why they're there. So of course, right? If you're Chris Brown, if you're Usher, right? You know, okay, your target audience demographic is mainly women. Like, because why? Because most of your songs are about love. Most of your songs are about, you know, winding down, doing your thing with a girl, etc. So of course you would expect there's gonna be a lot of women, and because of that, right, you're gonna make sure that you're gonna put in a performance that's unforgettable, and that's exactly what they do. But I feel like where the line needs to be drawn is how you express your feelings in a way. I can't like Chris Brown also be doing the most. They be doing the most. Like this is low key. Obviously, I'm not one to talk about parenting or parental guidance. I don't have kids in it, but I wouldn't bring a minor to the concert. No way. Like I think in the promotional advertisements, it should definitely be 18 and above. A minor cannot be present there. Cause low key, they just go too far. Like C Breezy just doesn't care. Like I don't know. Like maybe that's just his thing. But C Breezy doesn't care, right? And children love Michael Jackson. And I'm not trying to compare them, but I have to say this because people look at C Breezy as today's MJ. So I have to say this, right? MJ was for the kids. He was for the children. He was for bettering the lives of the kids. And of course, MJ's not here, innit? So C Breeze is kind of like the next up, apart from the impersonators, apart from all of that. He's the next one up. So imagine you're a kid, you just want to see Chris Brown because you're always hearing that, yo, he's the MJ of this generation. Imagine you go online and you see him doing all of that. You're like, yo, like, what's going on? Is they're seeing things way before their time, and there's an issue because we have to question what's entertainment now. What's entertainment? What's entertainment? Like, is entertainment literally? Is it literally like? It's basically one step away from cracking on stage. It's one step away from cracking. It's literally one step away. It's not entertainment. I don't think that is. You know, I just think there's certain things that it's best to just do in private. And I understand because at the same time, I don't want to be judgmental because a lot of the times people are just judgmental. They don't like looking at things from both sides. I can sort of understand why they cater to do, such performances because their songs are the R&B singers. They're not hip hop rappers, where it's a bit different because you don't really see that in a hip hop concert. Like you don't see Eminem doing that. You don't see, um, you know, Busta Rhymes doing that, bro. It's mainly singers, right? That's not really them. Their demographic is more for women. It's more for making love. It's more for that type of thing. It's more for cracking, bro. It was more for getting it down in the bedroom. So of course they want to bring that to life. Like they want to give the best experience to their listeners, but at the same time, the listeners are not all women, and they're not all grown women. They're also like teenagers, like kids. That's just my issue. Like they're seeing this, like it's becoming a norm, and I know social media is messed up. You got all of this access to whatever, but kids are seeing this, whether we want to admit it or not. And it kind of throws away the essence of just putting on a show for people to watch. Like that's what MJ was about. He just wanted to put on a performance for people to enjoy, And certain things are just meant for the bedroom. So I can see why it's an issue. And also, let me add this on top as well. I think the biggest problem is that look, it ain't even single women. Like it's women in marriages, in relationships that that are allowed to just come on stage. I feel like that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest mess up with that one. They're allowed to just come on stage. They're allowed. I think that's the biggest mess up, honestly. Single women, maybe in the early 20s, calm, like, yeah, like, obviously, they're young, you know, horny, things like that. But, like, grown women, like, in marriages, I think that's where the line needs to be drawn. Like, how are they allowing this? Like, how is the team allowing this, honestly? 'Cause we don't need to get too much into details with maybe they don't really like the relationship that they're in, but still, this is going too far. Like, relationships are being broken, man. I feel like the line needs to be drawn right there. It needs to be drawn right there, man. Like Chris Brown, Usher, I think you guys are amazing performers. Amazing. Definitely one of the best of the current generation after MJ, but that's too far. Come on, guys. I have to say it. I have to say it. Ain't even trying to judge you, man. Understand your R&B singers. You make songs for the bedroom, but come on, like, married girls in relationships. Come on, guys. This is my take on it. You know, this is my take on it, honestly. But yeah, man. Like, has entertainment lost the source? Like, what is entertainment in 2026 and beyond? What is entertainment like? What does it mean anymore? Like, let's just think about that. Anyways, been your boy, and that's AK the Hidden Legend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and stay legendary.